Work on the optional shoulder pad. We're going to take the rectangle pieces and place them right sides together. And then you're going to sew across the top and bottom. I'm going to prepare both pieces before I sew. That will make it go a little quicker. To do the padding, it's optional, but I use 2 pieces of foam interfacing and fuse them together for this piece because I didn't have padding locally, of foam locally to buy, and I ran out of time. So I use this, and this is an option for you as well if you find yourself in a similar position. You're going to place that foam down in the center of one of the shoulder strap pieces. Then you're going to place the other piece on top, and you're going to pin or clip all the way around. I used a lot of clips because I don't want the padding on the inside to shift around. So now we're going to go and we're going to sew around this, just basting it with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance, and that'll secure that padding inside. We're going to sew across each end of this rectangle piece, just the short ends. All right, so now you have your basted shoulder strap, and we've also done our stitches on both ends. I'm going to turn it right side out, trim away the strings, and then we're going to go press it like this on the ends. Now that you have both pieces ready to go, you're going to place your rectangle right in the center of your shoulder pad. We're going to clip it in place and then sew down each side, but just to baste it. So we're just gonna baste it within the seam allowance that's already there. You don't wanna sew in like past the seam allowance, just like that. That should leave you with a little pouch like this. So look, I can put my fingers in between, and that's where our strap's gonna go. I'm gonna trim away some of the seam allowance down to about 1/4 of an inch so that when I put the binding on, it'll look really nice. So again, you could use fold over elastic to bind this. You could use double folded bias tape. It depends on your preference. We are going to take our bias binding here, and I went over to the iron and I pressed it, and as I pressed it with steam, I kind of did it in this curve so that it will kind of go around the curves more easily now. It's going to start around one edge and clip as we go. Kind of want to just gently pull, stretch it a little around these curves. Just really help that curve aspect to be taking place. Now we're gonna go sew in this fold line and come back. Okay, now we're gonna trim around our seam allowance down to 1/4 of an inch. Okay, now we are going to fold over the bias so it goes over the seam. Just gonna stitch around that. Or our shoulder strap will slide right through here in the back.